when I go on all these different platforms, like here on this show or on the radio or on my podcast or my show, they always ask, why am I continuing to praise Seymore Productions? They're like, okay, we get it, Seymore Productions. But it's like, I've never worked at a company who you could feel more freedom. And it's like not freedom as a bad way, but freedom as a good way, where you can have a voice, where you will be provided a platform to use your voice, to not be belittled, And that's why I got it right here, right now. Give my flowers to Mr. Bry'Neir Seymore over there right now, because, and I want to take time to do this right here on the show right now, because let's put it like this: he's the president and CEO. He's head of charge. He's chairman of this company. He's the reason why we're doing this right now. We're being able to produce this wonderful, lovely show right now, and Mr. Damian Anderson right now. But Damian, we'll save him for another time.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, but the reason why we're doing this right now is because this show is under a lovely company called Seymore Productions. And let me get back to this point. He's president, CEO, chairman, in charge, head of everybody in this company. And not once has his ego ever got in the way of his business, got in the way of his. And let me tell you something. That's real leadership right there. That's real leadership right there.
Yes, it is.
You can go different companies and their egos get in the way, their self-esteem gets in the way, their mindset gets in the way of their business. They think that they're bigger, they're better than everybody. But not one. I'm not saying this just because we're on, the show. I can say this off. Bry, there's never a point where I've talked to Bry and that he made me feel like I'm lower than him, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? There's never a point that I could, or that I call Bry or he called me, or we're in a meeting together. Never, not once, not for a point second that I feel that I was lower than Bry. No, man. And that's what I love about leaderships or leaders like Bry, who could make you feel comfortable, make you feel like you're not some other human being from another planet, right?
Come on now.
We're not perfect, but he shows a perfect example of imperfection.
And also, to add to there, someone who listens. Like, seriously, he will listen. Like, that just speaks volumes right there. I mean, seriously. I mean, you care. You let us use our voice. And that just means pretty much everything to me. It really does. So, hands clap. Hands clap to Bry'Neir, seriously.
Absolutely, yes. I love someone who could be a leader, a friend, a brother, and a mentor.
All of those things. All of those things. Yes.
All in one. So thank you, Bry, so much.
Yes.
And
I appreciate that, because that's my number one goal. Is to feed off and like fight for opportunities. It's hard. And I know it's hard because oftentimes people just don't get how it is important to show up and grind for success. A lot of people sometimes just want to fight just to get to the top.
Right.
We're already at the top. We just got to stay there. You know what I'm saying? And we work hard every day. And my number one goal is to create opportunities, is to provide for so many. I've been good enough to do a lot of things. I've been good enough to do things. I've been good enough to do leadership. But I just feel like I just need to, create a garden, create some type of, place for everybody to join and do what they love. And I feel like that's what the goal here at Seymore Productions is. And the goal is quite well met, as you can tell. And that's number one goal. Like, studio. We're gonna get a studio office space. Like we're gonna have Seymour Production cars, bumper stickers to put on people's cars. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the goal. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
But once again, I definitely appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for those flowers. I did not expect that at all.